So guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to this week's Team of the Week predictions. Team of the Week 15 is going to be released on Christmas Day and I'm expecting it to be a really good one. There are plenty of big name candidates that could get informed this week, so if you're playing Foot Champs, hopefully one of them will be in your red picks come Thursday. This video and this whole series is sponsored by the OneFootball app. It's a free app which you can use to browse the latest news from the world of football. You can customise its feed to only show you content from teams you choose to follow, and you can also set up alerts for match updates too. So yeah, there's plenty more on the app for you guys to enjoy, so give the link in the description a click, download the app and try it out for free yourself. So before we get into my predictions for the upcoming Team of the Week, let's talk about the potential informs. These are the players who I feel like have a good chance at featuring in the upcoming Team of the Week, but haven't made it into my predictions, either due to me just not fancying them over other players, or just me just not being able to create space for them. So let's talk about some players, shall we? We'll start with the centre-back Rekic. He got himself a goal and helped his side keep a clean sheet in a 1-0 win against Bayer Leverkusen. Lars Stindl got a goal and an assist in a 2-0 win for his side. Serge Gnabry did the same as well, a goal and an assist for him. The Bayern Munich youngster Xerxes got 2 goals in his past 2 games, so maybe he could feature on the reserves. And Pegolo, the goalkeeper, made 6 saves in a 2-0 win against Brescia. Giuliano, got himself a goal and an assist in a 3-0 win. Chevalier got a hat-trick in a 3-0 win. One of his goals was a penalty, so that's why I've chosen to leave him out, but he still could get in because there is some space on the reserves, I guess. Danny Ings scored twice in a 3-1 win against Aston Villa. Who else we got on this page? We've got Ben Yedder. Ben Yedder got 2 goals and an assist in a 5-1 win against Lille. He also got a very good match rating, and I think he could be in the upcoming Team of the Week, but you'll see why I haven't gone for him later in the video when you see the other Monaco player that I opt for. Dimitri Payet got himself a goal in a 3-1 win. He also got an 8 match rating from the keep, so he could make it in. And there's a player called Lyndon Dykes that got a hat-trick in a 4-0 win, but sadly he's not in Ultimate Team, therefore cannot receive an inform. The final player I will talk about is Hakim Ziyech. He got himself a goal and an assist in a big win for Ajax. They won 6-1, but I don't think he'll make it into this week's Team of the Week due to the amount of special cards he's had as of late, but still, he is a candidate and definitely worth mentioning. So those are the potential informs. We're about to get into my 23-man prediction. Before we do that though, if you guys could leave a like rating on the video, that would be greatly appreciated. In the comment section down below, let me know who you think will feature in the upcoming Team of the Week, and of course be sure to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Okay, so now let's head into my 23-man prediction for the upcoming Team of the Week. We're going to start with the goalkeepers. I've got 2 on the screen right now. We have a second informed Jarstein and also a second informed Ben Foster. Now we'll talk about Jarstein first. Now he was involved in 2 games in the past week. On Wednesday he made 7 stops and kept a clean sheet in a 1-0 win against Bayer Leverkusen, and then on Saturday he played again, and in that match he made 5 saves and kept another clean sheet in a 0-0 draw against Borussia Mönchengladbach. So 2 clean sheets for him in 2 games and also 12 saves. I think that'll be enough to see him pick up a second inform in FIFA 20. The other goalkeeper I've gone for is Ben Foster, and I've gone for him for his performance in Watford's 2-0 win against Manchester United on Sunday. In this game he made 8 saves and obviously recorded a clean sheet, so I think he's got a decent choice at getting what would be a really good looking second inform this week. Now it's time to talk about some defenders, and I've got to be honest with you guys, it was really tough to find defensive candidates this week. There aren't too many standout ones, and yeah, it was just a struggle, so I'm not super confident in any of these, to be honest. But let's talk about why I've chosen to include some of these players anyway. We're actually going to start by talking about Alexandro. Now, his performance was actually on Wednesday. He got 2 assists in a 2-1 win for Juventus against Sampdoria. Now, 2 assists is a pretty big impact on the game, but it is worth mentioning that in this match, this guy only got a 6.5 match rating from Gazzetta, and that could definitely hurt his chances of getting an inform this week. Also, he didn't keep a clean sheet, but he was involved in both goals, so yeah, very 50-50 on this one. Not super sure it will happen, but there is a good chance, well, a possibility, I guess, that it could. In the middle of the page, we have Monaco's Aguilar. Now, this one was tough because Monaco won 5-1 on Saturday, and there are numerous candidates to come from this match. But in the end, I've gone for Aguilar. He got 2 assists. It was almost free in this 5-1 win against Lille. He also got an 8 match rating from the keep, which is huge, so I think he's got a good chance of being included this week. Obviously, he did concede and didn't record a clean sheet, so that could go against him. Also, the fact that Ben Yedder played really well in this game as well could go against him too, but I'm going to go for it due to the lack of the defensive options. The third and final defender on this page is actually on the far left, and it's a centre-back named Diego Carlos. Now, I'm fully aware that he got a road to the final card in the past week, but an inform could still happen on Wednesday. He got himself a goal, and he helped Sevilla keep a clean sheet too in a 2-0 win against Mallorca. This guy also got a good match rating for his performance, and that's why I've chosen to include him. Sticking with a defensive theme on the next slide, we have a CDM. We've got Luis Gustavo. He got himself an assist in a 3-1 win for Fenerbahce against Besiktas. With this being a pretty big game in the Turkish Super League, I do think there's a good chance it will produce an inform. There were 3 different goal scorers in this match, so not particularly one of them did stand out. So I've gone for Gustavo, who got a pretty good match rating and an assist in this fixture. In the middle, we have Orsolini. He got himself 2 goals in a 3-2 win against Lecce, and he also got a really good match rating from Gazzetta, so that's why I've included him. And then finally, on the end, we have Sebastian Stolz, who got himself 2 goals and an assist in a 3-2 win for his team. On page 4, we have a bunch of midfielders. We will start by talking about Udinese's Fofana. He got himself a goal and an assist in a 2-1 win against Cagliari. He also got a good match rating from Gazzetta, so he has a shot at appearing on the bench of our Team of the Week number 15. In the middle, we have a player who could be in the reserves of Team of the Week. Rodolin got 3 goals and an assist in a 5-1 win for his side. And 4 goal involvements in a 5-1 win, very impressive. None of them were penalties either, so I think, I'd be very shocked to see him not included in the upcoming Team of the Week, to be honest. The third and final player on this slide is Philippe Max. He got himself 2 goals and an assist in a 3-0 win against Dusseldorf on Tuesday. And it's hard to see him not get included in the upcoming Team of the Week, to be honest, because he actually could have been included in last week's Team of the Week. So this is back-to-back 2 pretty big performances from the winger. So I do expect him to feature this week. Diego Castro should almost definitely be in Team of the Week 15. He got 2 goals and 2 assists in a 6-2 win for his side Perth against the Newcastle Jets. Pretty insane score on that 6-2. This guy being involved in 4 of his side's goals is very impressive. And as I say, I'd be very shocked to see him omitted from the upcoming Team of the Week select. In the middle, we have a potential Riyad Mahrez. Now, this one could happen. I'm not really confident in it, but I definitely think there is a possibility. Obviously, Manchester City beat Chelsea on the weekend. This was a very big game in the grand scheme of things in the Premier League. Very big win for Man City, and I had to pick a player from this game to get an inform because of that. Now, the options pretty much were Mahrez, Gabriel Jesus, and Kevin De Bruyne. So the reason I've gone for Riyad Mahrez is because obviously Kevin De Bruyne's in the current Team of the Week, and Gabriel Jesus, as we've already seen, is getting a Footmas card at some point. So that just leaves me with Riyad Mahrez. So through process of elimination, that's why I'm going for him. Also, he played quite well in this game, obviously, and got a goal as well. On the end of the page, we have the Nigerian forward Kayode. I don't know if it's Kayode or Kayode. This guy got himself 2 goals and an assist in a 4-3 win in the Turkish Super League. Now, this is on the back of his last week performance, in which he also got 2 goals and an assist. So 4 goals and 2 assists in his past 2 games. That's incredibly impressive. That's the definition of an informed player. And if this guy is not in the upcoming Team of the Week, then questions need to be asked about how EA are selecting the Team of the Week, because like I say, he is the definition of an informed player. The next slide features a pretty interesting item that I'm sure will have a lot of people excited if it does happen. But we'll talk about Neymar last. We'll talk about the other 2 first. So the guy in the middle of the page is called Ronnie Fernandez. He got himself 3 goals and an assist in a 4-1 win in the Saudi League. 2 of his goals were actually penalties, but since the guy was involved in all 4 of his side's goals in a big win, I think he's got a decent chance at getting an inform. On the end, we have Adamian. He got himself a goal and an assist in a win for Hoffenheim against Borussia Dortmund. Obviously, a very big win for Hoffenheim, and he put in a good performance, so he has a chance at making the team of the week. With him being silver, though, I'm not really confident in him getting in, but I still want to include him because I think he's got a good chance. Anyway, let's now discuss this Neymar item. Now, PSG, they won, obviously. They won 4-3 against Amiens. Now, in this game, Kylian Mbappe got 2 goals, and he got an 8 match rating from L'Équipe. Neymar got a goal and an assist, and an 8 match rating from L'Équipe. So, there is a good chance that one of them will feature in the upcoming Team of the Week. And since Mbappe's had a bunch of special cards recently, I think EA may opt to look elsewhere for an inform from this match. And the next best option is Neymar, who has been playing really well recently for PSG. So yeah, we could be seeing an informed Neymar this week, and it could be a central item as well, because I believe he's been playing in a cam role. It's also worth mentioning that last week he got himself a goal and 2 assists in a win against Saint Etienne, so this is back-to-back 2 very big performances from Neymar. So once again, he's the definition of an informed player right now, so hopefully we see an informed Neymar this week. It's also worth mentioning that the week before as well, in a win against Montpellier, he got a goal and an assist too. So yeah, Neymar, informed player, give him an inform a year, and hopefully it'll be central too. On the penultimate page, we have 3 forwards from the Serie A, and yeah, all of them deserve a spot, to be honest, because they all put in really good performances. Let's talk about them, shall we? We'll start by talking about Edin Dzeko, who got himself a goal and 2 assists in a 4-1 win for Roma against Fiorentina. Also got a pretty good match rating from Gazzetta for this, so yeah, hard to see him not included. He got a 7.5 match rating, which is actually a relatively good score from the Italian publication. Talking of good Gazzetta scores, Lukaku got an 8.5 match rating, which is huge. You don't see too many of them given out by Gazzetta, so with that in mind, I am super confident of Lukaku getting an inform this week. I'd be very shocked to see him not included. He put in a really big performance for Inter on the weekend, getting himself 2 goals and an assist, and he could have had a third because he had a chance to take a penalty, but he gave it away to a younger striker who was making his debut. So 2 goals and an assist and an 8.5 match rating for the Belgian forward. He definitely should be in Team of the Week. Finally, let's talk about Ilicic. He got 2 goals and an assist in a 5-0 win against AC Milan. This is an absolutely massive win for his side, and yeah, it's just another one that I'm relatively confident in featuring in the upcoming Team of the Week. If he doesn't get in, there are other options though. Alejandro Gomez got a goal and a good match rating, and Pasalic got himself a goal and a very good match rating too. On the final page, we have a few interesting looking items. We'll start by talking about Mainz forward Quaison, who got himself a hat-trick in a 5-0 win against Mainz. This game was played on Tuesday, so obviously that'll have people a bit worried about this one happening, but a hat-trick surely can't be ignored, so I expect him to get an inform. In the middle, we have Suarez, who got himself a hat-trick of assists. He got a goal and 3 assists in a win for Barcelona. The goal he scored was a penalty, but with him being involved in so many goals, it's hard to see him being missed out. And then finally, on the end of the page, and the final player we're going to discuss today is Willian, who got himself 2 goals in the London derby between Chelsea and Tottenham. One of his goals was a penalty, but with this being such a big game in the Premier League, I do expect an inform to come from this match, and Willian is by far the clear option. So, those are my predictions for Team of the Week 15. It's looking like it's going to be a pretty good Team of the Week, so definitely one to maybe look forward to. So, with all that being said, we are coming towards the end of the video now. So, if you could leave a like rating on it, like I've already said, that would be really, really appreciated. In the comments, be sure to be active. Let me know your thoughts on my predictions, and also let me know which players you feel I have missed out, who you think will get in. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. There's been plenty of content uploaded, especially in this past month, and there's going to be plenty more coming forward, so don't forget to subscribe, turn notifications on too, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching as always, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.